Hello, everyone. My name is Claudia Gomez. I'm the Director Development of a Trusted Family in Latin America. So I'm here to give you a demo. So I'm going to start with a presentation about Trusted Family. I think we're going to take just some minutes to talk about Trusted Family and the pain points that you as an administration can face. So I just want to give you this. First generation created, second generation scales, and third generations reinvents. That's why Trusted Family is here for. So that the third generation reinvents how you manage your family and your family business. So for 2 decades, Trusted Family has been here for hundreds of families across 27 countries. And the purpose of Trusted Family is centralizing information and streamlining communication and training future generations. You know that we are a family business as well. It was founded by two Edward Tinsen and Edward Jansen, and they come from fifth and sixth generation from the Alexis and Solvay families. And now we have 200 family businesses as clients, and we have been here for 15 years. So Trusted Family has three different phases. One is the operating system that I'm going to present to you today. The other one is the family success, that is the customer success manager that is going to be with you during the onboarding and with every question that you have. And then you have the family community that I'm very active about this. I'm creating different webinars every month for the community. So this semester, we are creating webinars around how you connect your next gens into the family business. And we are talking about you can do it through the entrepreneurship, through family office, to philanthropy, or through be a member of the board of directors. So first, I just want to show you the universal challenges that you can face when you are an administration of a family business. When I say administrator, I see you as the president of the family council, the president of the board of directors, maybe an administrator of the family office. If you are part of a community within the family, if you are part of the family business community for next gens, or maybe educational community, anything community that you are part of inside of your family business, you can be an administrator. So what are the challenges that you face daily? Efficient information management. You know, you as administrator need a centralized platform to organize, store, and access important documents like financial reports, meeting minutes, or governance records. So what Trusted Family, the solution that we provide is that we have a secure and centralized platform that allows you to manage and access key documents, ensure everything is in place, and reducing the time spent searching for information. So the second part is the seamless communication among family members. So maintaining a smooth and transparent communication is key for family members, board members, or external stakeholders. So Trusted Family simplifies that communication with a united platform that I'm going to show you right now. So the other pain points that administrators face is facilitating governance process. This platform provides features that you can have meeting agendas, decision tracking, centralized governance documentation, enabling administration to manage governance tasks smoothly and ensure all stakeholders are aligned. The security and confidentiality, we have high-level encryption and secure access control, ensuring that only authorized individuals can view or edit critical documents, so you can maintain the confidentiality of family and business matters. So the next challenge that you face is engaging the next generation. And nowadays, next gens are used to communicate through WhatsApp, to the mobile. So we have an app that you can use to communicate with next gens, and they can participate in discussions, governance, and educational opportunities. The other one is enhancing accountability and transparency. You as administrator, is very important to track decisions, assign tasks, and enables transparent reporting who is responsible for which functions, fostering accountability and clarity across the family or family office. So the most common pain points of administrators are like fragmented communication and disorganized information, time-consuming governance tasks, lack of interest from the next generation, and security concerns. So this platform will resolve all of these pain points. So if you have any questions, please, you can put the Q&A here that I have, and I can see all the questions that you have. So I'm going to share the platform now so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is our platform. So we have called it Wayne Family Office. So you have different parts in the platform. First, you have here the shortcuts, and we are seeing here the space of family. But in this part, you have different parts in the platform. The first part is the personal one. So each member of the platform will have access to this part. So here you can have the notifications of all the documents that you share, of all the events that you organize. You have the chat, so you can have a chat per space, or you can have a direct chat with anybody in the platform, or you can have an event chat. I'm going to show you this. You have the calendar when you have all the information about the events, the to-do list, and the vaults. And here you have the spaces, different spaces that we create. When we think about a family, we will say, okay, we can have a space for a family, for the shareholders, for the family council, for the Wayne family office, for the board Wayne group. So if you are part of any of these spaces, you are going to see only the space that you belong to. If you are, for example, part of the family council and it's the only space that you are part in the family, you are just going to see when you open the platform, just this space. And here you have an organization settings. That is the way that you organize your platform. So here you can have the name and appearance. So you can use any icon, any logo that you have for your family. Here is the access and roles. So it's when you put the members of the family, of the board of directors, of the family council. Here with this button, only you add members. And with these 3 points, you make them owners or just participants of the platform. Here you have the member settings. The member settings is all the information that you want to have for each space. For in this case, for example, when you are the president, or you work in the family council, or you are part of the family board or any committee. So you can have here all the information that you want from your members. In this case, we say we want the phone number, the address, the birthday, maybe the CV of family members, the proof of residence, link to LinkedIn. And in any space, you can have anything that you want. For example, here in the family space, we have pets, generation, job title, etc. And with this little pencil is where you can add anything that you want for this space. Then you have the spaces. The spaces is when you create all these different parts in the family enterprise. For example, when you have a group of family members, when you have maybe the shareholders in a different space, the family council, the board, maybe a space for next gens, and a space if you have a foundation or you have a group of family members that work with philanthropy, when you have the foundation board, etc. So with this plus button, you can add space, and it's very easy. Then you have the password and authentication is when you can enforce the two-factor authentication, or you can do it just for sensitive accounts or for all users. When you go to this part of the platform, you have two very nice things that are new. So the first one is the member directory, is when you see all the members in your platform. So you can see who is owner, who is just a member, the status, maybe the mail, the last activity, the birthday. And here, when you are an administrator, you can see here a map where you can see all the members of your family, where are they located. So this is a very cool feature, so you can see who is around the world. Another one is the statistics, is when you as an administrator or as I said, the president of the family council, the board of directors, etc., you can see as an administrator the platform overview. So who are the active members in the platform, who is registered, who is invited, and different trends that you can customize here, the last 24 hours, last 7 days, etc. And the one feature that I love it is here you can see the activity of every space that you have in the platform. So how many files are here, documents, forms, events, announcements, comments, reaction. So you can see how the family is being active in the platform. Then you have the top member activity overview. So this is where you see all the members in the platform and the activity they have during the time. So how many files they put here, documents, etc. And the interaction that they have, and here the content engagement. So this is very important. When you share some content, you want to see who is viewing this, who is downloading it. Okay, so we're going to go to the second part of the platform, is the spaces. So for example, in the family space, you will have 5 windows. The first one is the family tree. This is the only place when you can see the family tree in the family space. So family tree is when you could have all your members here. So you see here are all the members. You can have members that pass a long time ago or members that are active, and you can see all the information from your family. So if you click here, you can see, so when he was born, if he have children, when they were born, when he was married, etc. And you can customize this family tree as well. So in members, you will here have all the members of your family. So if you click to anyone, you have all the information. So the address, the birthday, the family branch, the pets, the governance role, everything that you put here is customized. So it depends on the information that you want to get from your members. And here you have the members in the family. But as I said before, if you go to the family council, you will see different members. So as I mentioned before, so if you are part, for example, of the philanthropy, or you are in the board of directors, and maybe you are an outsider, you are an external member of the board of directors, you will be part of this platform, but the only thing that you see here in Spaces is going to be just the board group. And in the files, it's a way that you can have here to put inside the platform all the files that you have. So with this plus button, you can create a document. It's like if you had a Word document, but you don't have to go into the Word document outside of the platform, you can create it here. You can create a form here, like a survey. You can create a folder. So if you want to name it and you put all the files that you want to have in the folder, you can upload files, very easy. You just click that button, you go to your computer and you upload the file. Or you can upload folder, or you can add a bridge. Add a bridge is when you can communicate with anything that you have in your Google Drive, or you can communicate with different links that you have outside of the platform. So for example, if you want to create maybe a space when you can educate your next gens, and you see something that it called your attention about maybe a video or some link that you want to put in, you just put it here, you name it, and this is the way the platform go outside and bring that link inside the platform. This is a way to see it, and this is another way that you can see your documents here. You can put pictures. For example, here we have different folders about the Trusted Family Project, Education Committee, Nomination Committee, Family Retreat Planning. When you have your family council, if you go, for example, to the family space and you go to the files, you can see here different content. You have photo albums, business updates, family constitution, FBN past events, etc. Another thing that you can do with this is that you can create events. So this is kind of a MailChimp that so many administrators, many people that works for the family, they have to create events all the time. So this is a way to create them. You just click here and you can have drafts, or you just create an event from zero, and you create an event, automatically it goes to the platform. So these are going to be events that are going to be in the future, and maybe the date is on the future or to be defined, because when you create an event, you can have the opportunity to have a Zoom. I'm going to do one so you can see an example of that. So for example, here you create any event that you want, you give them a title, let's say summer job, and you describe the event. And if you want to have maybe a meeting with the people that are interested in the summer job, you just create here, you add the Zoom link here. Very easy, and you can propose time options so they can see when they can to attend to this event. You put the location and then you update it. So you have here the summer job. You can add any agenda to this event. You can put here who are you going to invite. So this is very important, because if you want to do, for example, an event for summer jobs, here you can choose who is the right people from the family to attend this event. So you just send them the invitation and they will receive it. You confirm your votes, and then you can put here any image that you want, that you have in your computer. So you make it more beautiful, and you just share this photo with them. So anything that you have here you can use. For example, let's use this. So you create an event here. That's perfect. It's an image from some company, some fabric. So you put it here and you publish. You create an announcement. So hello everybody. Anything that you want to say. And you put here, you publish it, and then it goes to the family. So here you will see the announcements in the family and in the activity. So another thing that you can see here is the notification. So anytime somebody put up a project here or an event or maybe a file, you are going to receive this notification. For example, here Arnaud or Magali, they say Project por la Fundación, so they receive this notification and they can say they are going or not. Or you have the chat here that, as I said before, is a place when you can have different spaces and you can have a chat for anybody that is in the family space. So you just click here and you can send anything to everybody. Hello. And you can use the chat to when you have an event. So here is the event channel, or when you have a direct message, you just click this button and you can direct this message to anybody in the platform. You have the to-do list. So when you have a meeting, you can put the meeting here and you say, Claudia, to prepare the trip to Guatemala. So I will receive this. And when it's done, I just click here and I send it that it's done. Another thing that you can have here is when you want to create a PDF, you create a PDF and you want to ask people to sign it. So you can do that. I'm going to show it in a different platform that I have here. So I have different PDFs here. For example, I have a code of conduct PDF. So what I do here is I click these three buttons and I says, I want to ask everybody to sign this document. So here you can add the people to sign. So you can select all the members available, or you can just select one member. So you do this, and then what you do is you just put everything in the document, your name, your signature, your initials. And when the document is signed, you will go here. I have an example here of a PDF that is already signed. So you can have a watermark in the document, or you can see this is signed by me, and I receive an audit trail that says when this document was created and who signed it and where is the IP that the document was signed. So this is another good feature that you have when you have this type of document. You can also put that the document cannot be downloaded. So this is very important for security reasons. Another feature of the platform, I just changed to another platform that I use for the Latin American market. So to show you that here you can change the language of the platform as well. As you see, this platform is in Spanish. And here you have the vaults. So the vaults are spaces in the platform that are like for people to go and have different documents for different users. For example, here I have different documents about taxes, or maybe the General Assembly, or maybe investments that I have with different people. So here you have the administration of the vaults, and everybody in the platform will have a vault, and you can create different groups with different people in the platform from these different users. So here, for example, we have one with administrators of the General Assembly, or if we have, for example, an investments in member in a real estate place, so we can create that, and we can give access to managers of these vaults, so you can create something with your sisters. And when you open these vaults, for example, here, I have an example of documents. If we were owners, maybe an apartment in some place. So the person that is managing this vault, they just have to add this button and they can distribute different documents in this vault. And when they get distributed, I will just go to my vaults and I will see all the vaults that I have, as I showed you before. Here you have different vaults for example, here I have my financial statements, or I have maybe different information for the investments that I have in different real estates in different cities, etc. So this is another place that you can have your vaults. The chat is here. When you go on the chat, you can see, as I mentioned before, this, and the calendar is another place that you can see all the events that you have organized. This is a way to see it. So you see March 25, you have all these events organized. And another thing that is new in the platform is the birthdays. So you are able to see the different birthdays of your family here in this calendar. And another way to see it is on this part when you have all that is coming in the family. So for example, here you have events that are coming for the 25 and 35 years old, for the family entrepreneurships, maybe for the family office, for the foundation. And here you are the past events, so you can check what happened in the past with your family. So for example, if you were not able to go to the monthly meeting of the board of directors, you can go here. You can see when this meeting took place. Maybe you can see the pact of the event, the agenda, etc. You see who was there in the event. So that's another way to see it. So I think this is all. So I hope you enjoyed this demo. And as I said before, Trusted Family is just not an operation system. We really like to make a community out of it. So if you are interested in sharing your thoughts or being part of this community, just let us know and we will send you some information and some invitation to our webinars. Thank you so much.